Greetings, guitar engineers. I'm Desi Cerna, and I want to tell you which guitar scales you should learn. In music, a scale is a series of notes played one at a time, and scales make patterns on the fretboard. And guitarists use scales to play melodies, riffs, solos, and bass lines. There are countless types of scales that you can play in the fretboard, but did you know that popular music is mostly based on just two types of patterns? That's right. Familiar genres of music such as pop, rock, blues, and country use scale patterns based on the pentatonic scale and the major scale. Another type of scale, the harmonic minor scale, is worked into these patterns on occasion. If you want to be successful playing popular styles of music, then you need to focus your attention on these scales. Don't believe me that these types of scales are used the majority of the time? Let me prove it to you by giving you some examples based on classic guitar songs. We'll start with pentatonic scale patterns. Jimi Hendrix's Voodoo Child Slight Return uses E minor pentatonic scale patterns. The Thrill Is Gone by B.B. King uses minor pentatonic scale patterns in B. Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd uses major pentatonic scale patterns in G. Now let me give you some examples based in major scale patterns, and you'll notice in these examples that the scale patterns have both whole steps and half steps. We'll start with Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana. It's in the F minor scale, which is based in A flat major scale patterns. Next, Reelin' in the Years by Steely Dan is in A Mixolydian mode, which is just an application of D major scale patterns. Light My Fire by The Doors is in A Dorian mode and uses G major scale patterns. Next, let's talk about how sometimes songs will use a combination of pentatonic and major scale patterns. A good example of this is Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Most of the lead lines are based in the A minor pentatonic scale, but occasionally some notes from the full A minor scale are used. The full A minor scale uses notes from C major scale patterns. Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry is played in B-flat Mixolydian mode, which uses scale patterns from the E-flat major scale. This scale has a major third in it, but the music also makes use of a minor third from the minor pentatonic scale. A lot of guitarists think about this song as mixing scales. Eric Johnson's Cliffs of Dover is in G major, and sometimes the phrases are based in the G major pentatonic scale, and other times they're based in the full G major scale. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, sometimes guitar players will use another type of scale, harmonic minor. This is when you take a minor scale and you raise its 7th degree. When guitar players play harmonic minor, they're still thinking about being based in either the pentatonic or a major scale pattern, and they're just going to add that harmonic minor note at key points in the music. A good example of this is Hotel California by the Eagles. It's in B minor, and most guitar players would think about using either B minor pentatonic or B minor scale patterns, but then they would add in that harmonic minor note in key spots. Sometimes guitar players will play lengthier ascending or descending lines in the harmonic minor. And a good example of that is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. I'm referring to the spot in the main solo where Slash kicks on the wah-wah pedal and climbs up the E harmonic minor scale. Alright, so I've given you several examples of familiar songs that use pentatonic scale patterns, major scale patterns, and a little bit of harmonic minor. Since some of these solos are performed by highly skilled players, you might expect the scales used to be something out of the ordinary, perhaps some type of exotic scales that you'd find in an advanced level guitar book. But they're not. While the ways that scale patterns get applied can be a little tricky, with there being minor pentatonic and major pentatonic, the major scale and its modes, including the relative minor, they're still just based in two types of patterns, pentatonic or major. Sometimes there's a little bit more to it than that. You can add in that harmonic minor scale note, or sometimes guitar players will add in some chromatic passing tones. But still, the base patterns are still pentatonic or major scale patterns. Other types of scales are just not used much or at all in popular styles of music. So if you want to learn styles such as pop, rock, blues, country, you need to learn pentatonic and major scale patterns. Plus, you need to learn the different ways that those patterns are applied in music. If you need help, you can see either one of my books, Fretboard Theory or Guitar Theory for Dummies. You can also find free video instruction at my website, guitarmusictheory.com. Whether you're a beginner still needing to learn the basics, or you need help with bar chords, finger picking, playing lead guitar, or maybe you want to delve deeply into music theory, I have a free course for you. I can put you on a plan to fill gaps in your knowledge and fill gaps in your playing so you can become a better guitar player and reach your music goals. Enroll in your free video course now at guitarmusictheory.com. You can click on the link in the video description. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Desi Cerna. Before you go, be sure to click like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Then keep playing and stay tuned for more.